Hey everybody, this is Heels Top 5. I'm Josh.
I'm queuing on.
And we're just queuing on and on and on. This is our Top 5 Three Stooges. Oh, I wish we had music to play right now. Oh man, that fits perfectly. Talking about QAnon and Three Stooges, something about that goes hand in hand. I am personally a huge fan of the Three Stooges. Who doesn't like seeing old dudes beat the shit out of each other?
Yeah,
that's really what it boils down to. That no one likes talking about. There's jokes out the ass. I love visual jokes. I love old black and white stuff. I cannot wait to show my son the Three Stooges. But it's an interesting when you start talking to morons. If you're ever stupid enough to get in a Facebook group about characters of old fictional characters, don't. The dumbest shit you see written, people fighting the different hills that people will die on social media are never cease to amaze me. So we decided we'd put out this list. And Brennan, what do you think of Three Stooges?
Big fan.
We've talked about it on the road. We've listened to them on the road many times.
Yeah, I like when the guys fall down. I like when they hit each other. I like when they're running around. I like when they get different jobs.
Yeah, dude, those are the best.
Do
we cheat them and how?
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
yes.
I like it when they stick it to rich people. I'm a big fan of that. There's always some instance where they're buying into something. There ends up being a room full of rich people. They're all super snobby, and then they end up pie fighting.
Yeah, I don't like that so much because I'm incredibly rich.
Yes, you are. That hoodie was not cheap, guys. You don't wear hoodies like that. Your Tony Stark glasses, or excuse me, your Spider-Man, your Spider-Man Far From Home glasses. So, all right, our top 5 Three Stooges. Here we go. Number 1 for me, and these are in the order of importance for me. Importance. Number 1, the best Stooge of all time is Shemp. You can argue all you fucking want. You can say it's Curly. You're fucking wrong. I'm sorry. These are all my opinions, so you can disagree with me all you want. But Shemp is the only guy who was in other movies. Other than this, he's the guy who came back after Curly couldn't fucking do anymore. I believe Curly had a stroke or got in an accident. He was the first dude, he was the first third crazy dude, and then he came back because they're all fucking brothers. And he was in a Thin Man movie, which if you've seen one of our lists, you know I love that movie a lot. So that goes into that. You a fan of Shemp?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave with that.
I'm just learning today.
Number two favorite Stooge, Larry. I mean, come on, who doesn't like maybe the most stereotypical, for lack of a better term, whiny Jew character in the history? Really, any basis you've ever seen of that character, if it's not based on Hitler propaganda from 42. Wait, that's not the right year, but oh well. Then it's Larry Fine, and I mean he was a Juilliard trained violinist, and he was supposed to tour with somebody fucking crazy that you would not believe. Maybe it's Anderson or some crazy shit like that. And turn it, man. I am so far off the place. I'm so tired today. But
I'm just happy to learn about Steve.
I love the Billy. Oh, who's the guy who does all the voices on Futurama?
Oh, Billy West.
Billy West does the best.
Yeah, he used
to.
Have
you ever heard his impression? His Larry impression. My shitty impression of his impression is just going, I've pissed on my shoe. It's so fucking. And
his impression of him at Woodstock is.
Oh my God! Google it, guys. Fucking YouTube it. It's on here on YouTube. Fucking just do that now. Find it. But his voice. For those of you who don't know, the voice of was it Ren or Stimpy?
Both.
Yeah. Yeah. Both. Well, both are. Well, no. He did both. Yeah. No, he did them both, didn't he? I know at one point he ended up doing a both.
Comment.
Yeah, no, please don't, dude. I am not. I mean, you can. That'd be a hell of a lot of likes from the wrong fucking people.
No, John Christie knows his encyclopedic on Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, didn't you hear about John Kay, though? He's in deep shit now.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about John Kay. I'm talking about our friend
John Christie. Yes. I am it, man.
What did John do?
Loved us too much. John Christie loved us too much. The Stimpy. The voice of Stimpy. No, Ren. Yeah, the voice of Ren was based on Larry from the Three Stooges. And if you know anything at all, it's very, very obvious. And Billy did that voice. The third favorite Stooge is Curly. Come on, he's the shit. He's everyone's favorite fat bald guy. No fat guy on SNL would ever have had a career if it wasn't for Curly Howard. I would say that's pretty safe. Yeah. But you know what I mean? All that archetype is built on Curly. And that guy, the best part of when you find out about Curly, A, he wasn't bald in real life. B, he was, it's not a good term anymore. The guy liked the ladies, and the ladies liked him. And apparently he was extremely respectful and nice and just dated a lot, is the way they put it, until he got married. And then he got 8 dogs.
Nice.
It's like, exactly. Like, the more you find out about the guy, the cooler he is.
I like that a lot.
And they even figured out a way that after he'd had his accident and couldn't do anything, they put him in a short later on where he was a sleeping guy on a train.
Yeah.
And they all acted like they knew him for a split second. It was really cool. I love Curly. Everybody loves Curly. Curly Shuffle's a good song. But he's still not the best. He's not. It is.
It is.
It's a great song.
No, it was just a great aside.
After that, the fifth best Stooge is Curly Joe. Curly Joe is the guy they brought in after Shemp left again. And he's the portly fellow with the odd nose. I wish I had a graphic I could put up, but I'm not putting that much effort into this. And he's all right. He's the guy, if you saw a little later, you saw him in some stuff, but it's still mostly black and white stuff. And by this point, Larry and Moe were old. I mean, like imagine seeing Walter Matthau beat that other dude in Grumpy Old Men with like a frying pan, like fucking old at that point. And the last of the last of it doesn't even count, is Curly Joe Dorita. And that guy just sucks on this. I don't even think I want to talk about him anymore. He's like if Vince McMahon wanted to hire a stooge for the Three Stooges. It's like he's nothing that works, but on paper you'd think the fans would like him just because you wanted to see Lita fuck the Edge on national TV.
Yeah.
Gross.
Remember when they made that Three Stooges movie with Will Sasso?
Yeah. Did you like it? I loved it.
I didn't see it.
You should totally. It's one of those they fucked up. They tried to make 90 minutes of a third. Like they tried to make a Three Stooges short. Right,
Yeah,
go 90 minutes. But had all these kinds of famous. They tried to do a Warner Brothers style thing where they brought in all these famous people, like Snooki and all that shit was on it, and it totally that part of it is terrible. But the dude from Will and Grace, who's the buddy, doing Larry, is doing a really good Larry. Will Sasso's. I'll say this: Will Sasso's Curly is as good as his Fred Durst.
Nice.
Okay, and I mean that 100%. I mean that. Neither one of them are as good as his Kenny Rogers.
No, of course.
But nothing on earth is good as Kenny Rogers punked. Let's be honest, except for maybe Whitest Kid You Know.
So
I'm Kenny Rogers. Welcome, Kenny Rogers. Yeah, we've gone to just falling in references here.
It was always bound to happen.
Did you ever see the Mel Gibson directed Three Stooges made for TV movie back in the 90s?
No, but holy shit.
With the guy from The Shield.
Oh, with Michael Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis is Curly. He produced it. I don't know if he directed. Well, it's one of those that he produced it, but it was one of those he ghost directed it kind of a thing. Like there was a director there, but he was over his shoulder the whole fucking time.
But no, I did see that. Yes, Michael Chiklis. I had no idea Mel Gibson was involved.
Yeah, good movie. Highly recommended. I can't even find that fucker anymore, but that was like last time I checked was like 5 years ago. So who gives a shit? Did you like our list of our favorite Three Stooges? Didn't like it? I don't really give a shit, but let us know in the comments. What's your favorite comedy duo? I'm a big Morecambe and Wise kind of guy too. Do you like any other one like that old kind of old timey comedy shit?
Yeah,
like Laurel and Hardy. You can't not like Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean Marx Brothers is great if you're like into Frank Zappa. You know what I mean? It's that same kind of Grant Morrissey, which is great. I love it. I love all that shit, but I understand that most people don't. Yeah. Like I'm 95 years old, trapped in a 40-year-old body. You know what I mean? Like I am old as hell. Do you like old stuff? I don't give a shit either. Drop a comment, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching Heels TV Top 5. Follow our Instagram and our Twitter is Heels HXC. Any passing thoughts on anything, buddy?
No, I'm just going to tell you the joke that I was thinking of.
Yeah, hit it. Son of a bitch, Will. You're not going to find that out. Peace out. You know some morons, by the way.